Can you see it all good, Eric?
Yep.
Sweet. Hello there, and welcome to the national championship game between the 4 seed Dayton out of the Eastern Conference and Seton Hall, the #1 overall seed in the tournament.
We are here, and fireworks are guaranteed to be popping off here in this arena tonight, Glen Hill. We have a stacked, sold-out arena here in Atlanta, Georgia. It is the Seton Hall Pirates versus the Dayton Flyers, the #1 seed. Coming in, Seton Hall has been absolutely phenomenal. No signs of letting up. But meanwhile, the Flyers team with Obi Toppin been right there, been squeaking out close wins, except last win they had a dominant performance. This is it, man. This is the final game of the regular season. Time. Who do you like in this matchup, Glen Hill?
Well, I mean, you gotta love Seton Hall right off the bat. Just the sheer, Miles Powell, they're running, right at their guard, playing so well, averaging almost 50 points a game. But I'm not surprised one bit that the Flyers made it, even though I am not shocked one bit that the Flyers are here today. They have flown high in this tournament and have really shown that they're might just be the second best team in the country, maybe even the first best team in the country. We will see.
Well, 15 to 20 seconds into the game, there's already a timeout after a tough miss there by the Dayton Flyers.
Looks like both teams kind of shaking things out here. Kind of one possession in, I think both teams are still trying to figure out exactly what what the strategy is going to be here early on. Well,
when you only have a couple night turnaround to play in the national championship, there's not really much you can do but just do what you've been doing all season, and that's just trusting yourself and play the way you've been playing to get to this point. So the matchup to watch tonight is obviously Miles Powell and Obi Toppin, two of the best players in the league this season, averaging over 40 points per game for their team. So we should see some pretty good matchups here tonight, as we also have Jalen Crutcher in there, who's been an outstanding shooter.
Landers as well.
Landers and Crutcher. And then meanwhile, on the other side for the Pirates, you have Gill inside the paint, who absolutely played phenomenal against Petrusev last night, and he can shut anyone down inside.
I'm going to be excited to see how this game plays out in the boards. Who wins the rebounding battle? I think whoever wins the rebounding battle in this game might just win the game. But we will see here. Maybe it's going to come down to who can make the most threes, who's going to be shooting the best tonight. But here we go. The Seton Hall Pirates taking it up the court. And we're going to pass it out. 3-point attempt. It's going to be no good. So both teams missing a shot here early in this one. There's Obi Toppin for the Flyers. Got to get him going early. He's going to bank it in.
Puts it in. There it is. What he's done so well, and the Flyers are on the board.
Obi Toppin with 2 early points there for Dayton. Nice pass there out into the corner. The 3-pointer is no good. So Seton Hall with 2 misses to start the game. And here is Obi. He's going to start not 2 for 2. He's actually going to pass the ball to his teammate.
He'll go to the line here. Flyers have been a decent free throw shooting team this season. Not ideal that they miss. They go 0 for 2 here as they sink the second shot. And Miles Powell commits a turnover right there as Obi Toppin takes the 3-point shot and no good.
Looks like Dayton kind of going for the home run ball right there, trying to shoot a 3, start this game on a 6-0 run. The Pirates looking a little antsy here early. You saw Powell with that early turnover, but he's made a couple good passes so far. And the Pirates are now on the board as Quincy McKnight will bank it in.
Good take by McKnight there. Read the defense well as Toppin.
So our score is 5-2 here. Flyers leading early. Obi Toppin with 4 points here. He's hit 2 shots. There's Powell from deep, and he's going to knock it home. And we are all tied up. Miles Powell on the board. Pass down to Toppin, and he slams it home.
That's why Toppin's been so good this season. He's been able to get back on the other side of the court super fast, not giving the defense any breathing room as a missed shot there. And he has another chance again. Hot step. And
that step there was almost unnecessary. It looks like he had a bucket. The Flyers will retain possession, and it's going to be a bucket down low. Was that Landers? Either Landers or Crutcher there for the Flyers.
Tough pass there to Gill. And he's so big, so strong, he's able to put it in. Man, this arena is loud tonight, Glenhill.
No doubt, no doubt. Atlanta is honestly one of the best venues to host a Final Four championship game, I think.
Well, they're not. They're showing it tonight that they are. That's for sure. As another put in by Toppin.
Powell behind the back there gets it to Weiss. He's going to drive in. Good pass right there to lead a man to the hoop. Good ball movement there by the Pirates, and McKnight's going to finish it home with the bucket.
Flyers are playing some fast pace right here. Let's see if they keep it up for the whole time during this game, as a tough pass there, and it's going to be a turnover there.
That's a good look, though.
No, you're absolutely right. I like the way that they're playing right now. As Powell, nice pass there.
And I think outside of that turnover that Powell committed, I think both teams have been really passing the ball well, and I think it's led to easy buckets for both these teams early on. As there's another good pass by Toppin there. He's going to lead Crutcher to an open jumper. So Jalen Crutcher.
As Powell up the screen, can't get it to go. And probably a smart foul there to slow down the tempo a little bit. Crutcher kicks it all the way to the other side, and no good.
So
that's a
40
tough pick there
to
by
go.
Gill.
We are all tied at 13. Obi Toppin kicks it out to Crutcher, and it goes.
Bang!
I believe that was Jalen Crutcher from deep, and the Flyers are up 3 now. There's a turnover by the Pirates. Might be the second turnover there for Powell. And the Flyers got numbers. Toppin lays it in. No, it is off the right of the rim there. Here comes Seton Hall looking to get a late bucket here, and they will get one.
That is insane right there. It looked like they were going to be able to get the better of him there. They had some good defense on Powell, but he's able to get it out at the last second, and they put it in. That's a tough shot by the Pirates.
Toppin one-on-one. He makes a pass across the court. Dangerous look there, but it's going to result in a Flyers bucket. It's going to be the Flyers with their early lead through one quarter in the National. 15-15.
Well, this national championship is brought to you by Bud Light. Here we go.
Miles Powell going to bring it up here for Seton Hall to start the second quarter. So a lot of action there in the first quarter. It looks like, I think maybe the difference in the game are the couple of turnovers that Seton Hall committed there. Other than that, though, like I said, I think both teams making good passes. We've seen a lot of easy looks at the hoop. I don't think we've seen a shot made so far in this game that we didn't think, there was a good chance that it would go in.
There's been a couple questionable passes that the Flyers have made across the court. We had Crutcher and Landers throwing it from opposite ends of the court, able to make the pass, but when Seton Hall starts late game situations, they're going to have to be careful with that kind of pass that they make. But so far, so good. As we get some substitutions here.
There's Gill inbounding it to Powell. Powell working on top and one-on-one. That's a mismatch there for the Pirates. Guard versus the center. Powell's going to pull up from deep. Low percentage shot there. It's not going to go. Here come the Flyers, but a poor pass there. That's Samanga throwing it deep. And he cannot connect with Toppin. So a couple of turnovers.
Powell, there it is. Nice moves here by Toppin as he takes it inside, has people jumping all over the place, and can't put it in there. Oh, and a nice help there by the Flyers to get the turnover, and able to draw the foul.
Flyers with those indistinguishable lime green shoes. There's Obi Toppin at the line, can make it a 2-point game after he misses the first one. And he gets it to go. So 2-point game, 19-17. And we got 4 minutes to go here in the opening half. Powell's going one-on-one. He's going to pass it. And teammate's going to lay it in at the hoop.
Find the open man cutting in the basket. That's nice ball movement there by the Pirates as Flyers get right back. And able to respond. Miles Powell's taking his time right here. As takes it in and deep three here. Can't get it to go.
Questionable shot there by Seton Hall. They've taken a couple questionable looks from deep this quarter. Toppin's going to miss the jumper on the elbow. Both these teams moving quick now, and we're going to have a timeout by the Pirates. So I wonder what this one's going to be for.
There's been a lot of timeouts called on both ends. I don't know if they're trying to adjust to the game pace or they don't like what they see on the court, but there's been a lot of stops here early on.
Looks like both teams. But I like what I've seen so far, don't you?
I do too. It's like you said, they're going more in the strategic part right now. I would like to see a little bit better defense from Seton Hall. Offense. Excuse me. I haven't seen too much. I wouldn't say the Flyers are playing that great of defense, but it's mostly the lack of the Pirates' offense here. I think normally we see them getting into a rhythm a little bit more, but both sides look good. Still super early. We'll see if they can keep up with this pace that the Flyers are bringing right now.
We saw Miles Powell attack the hoop a couple times there. He threw it down a couple possessions ago. That last one, he lays it in to tie the game. Here's Obi one-on-one. He's going to pull up from deep. A lot of confidence in that shot, but he's going to miss it. Looks like a lot of the early three-point attempts have gone no good for both these teams. There's Powell attacking the rim again, and he's going to lay it in.
Vintage Miles Powell right there, as he could start getting that going at any point in the game.
There's Obi. Obi's going to get blocked down low by Gill. Here comes Powell. He's going to pull up from deep. And it goes! 5-point lead for Seton Hall, the largest lead by any team this game. A huge three-pointer by Powell off the block. So what a big turn of events there by Seton Hall. Let's see if Dayton can respond. No good on the lay-in. Good pass by Toppin, but they can't get it to go. Here come the Pirates.
That's all I gotta say, Preston. Glenell, 7-point game, and just like that, turn of events right there. There's another missed shot there by the Flyers as Seton Hall. You gotta watch out. They might be taking over right here, as they've been able to do all season long. There's Gill inside. Tough shot. Can't get it. Gets the rebound. Out for three. No good. Oh my God, another offensive rebound.
Well, Dayton's got to do something before the half ends. They cannot go into the locker room, falling victim to a huge run. They got to score a couple buckets late here.
Oh my goodness.
9-point game now. We got to see the Flyers do something here. They got to score. I'd like to see them score 2 buckets here late. Get some confidence. Go into the locker room only down by 4 or 5 instead of 9.
Well, this is what's crazy, Gledhill. You see, look at the way the change of event. There's another turnover there by the Flyers, but just look at the change of a pace here. It's all of a sudden just changing there, and there's another three-pointer. Oh my goodness! It seemed like the Flyers were pushing pace, and now they're kind of slowing it down a little bit because they're seeing what Seton Hall's attacking them. That's just great coaching there, and great execution by the Seton Hall Pirates as Toppin able to slam it in there, but they have all the momentum right now, and the Flyers have to respond.
Who would have thought the Flyers would be looking at a 10-point deficit entering the half? Can they cut it to 8 here? Toppin, he's going to pass it out to Crutcher. No good on the 3.
He doesn't
Seton
miss
Hall
much
has a chance to extend it here. Powell down low to Gill, and it goes. He's going to throw it down. 12-point game. Here come the Flyers. Risky pass there. Toppin is going to lay it in. No, he's going to miss it.
No good again. As that will end Seton Hall with a massive.
Did you just see Seton Hall just hit a half-court shot to end the half? It is 38-23.
Wow,
it's a 15-point game now. Remember.
I didn't think that counted. Gledhill, but geez, turn of events. Wow, this is insane. 17 points just like that, Gledhill. What do you do if you're this Flyers team? How do you respond to this? Again. Miles Powell getting double teamed here a little bit as tough 3 right there. And oh my goodness, drains it again. Seton Hall extending this lead as Toppin. There's a 3-point shot. Off the pass by Toppin, and it's good. Well, there's a 3-pointer finally able to go down by the Flyers team. They need more of that as Miles Powell. No good here. And they foul him again to slow it down. Toppin. Can't get it again. Another block shot just like that. Nice pass to Powell, and it's in. But able to get right back and slam it in of their own. Just a lot of costly turnovers here and a lot of block shots that Seton Hall has been able to capitalize on. You could tell Miles Powell's on a mission to win his national championship. That was his goal coming into this season, and he's gunning for it early on as Toppin able to pick up a foul. And they will get the ball back. Toppin off the screen, and no good again. Toppin. My goodness, another timeout. Been so many of these in this national championship. A lost count at this point. As Miles Powell gets double teamed. Nice double team there by the Flyers, and they get back as Toppin slams it in. Almost got it stolen there, but Miles Powell hangs onto it, hands it to Gill. Gill, nice move. Hook shot. Can't put it in. Rebound by the Flyers.
That's one you think Gill would make there, but he doesn't get it to go. Toppin gonna dish it out.
Yep, Gill does not miss many of those, and as a tough three-point shot there by Crutcher, no good. Just too many missed three-pointers here in this game when you're trying to get back into it.
Well, what Dayton doesn't have, or hasn't had in this game, is a guy who can consistently knock down shots.
And one! And an and-one shot there by Miles Powell.
Well, that's one I'd like Toppin to put up and in there. They're going to dish it back around. Toppin setting a pick. Obi wide open from the wing, and he is going to miss it. He had a look under the hoop there. He couldn't, but he ended up passing it out.
I wonder if it's a mental thing in this point, Gledhill, because there's been a lot of shots where Obi does try to take it to the rim and he gets blocked. And then there's other times where he should have took it and he kicks it out. So, I don't know if he just doesn't have 100% confidence in himself at right now in this point in the game, because he's been able to see what the defense of Seton Hall's giving him. But right there, draws the foul. That's more what Toppin wants.
So Dayton not completely out of it yet. It is now a 15-point game once again.
Well, this is definitely a lead that Seton Hall is going to be comfortable with if they can keep it about this going into the last quarter. As another tough three-point shot there.
Now,
Flyers
if Dayton
have to
can
capitalize.
cut it to 10 here, if Dayton can get it to 10, I think that would set them up well for the last quarter. Looks like Toppin asking for the ball on the block. And this is going to be a timeout by Dayton. They only got 1.7 seconds left before the shot clock buzzer rings. 39.8 seconds left in the quarter. Flyers are down 15. Shoot, what do the Flyers need to do here?
I say you need a three-point shot right here to give you some momentum going into the last quarter. You can't go down under 15. Get something out of this timeout, and slams it in. 13-point game, and that will do it for the quarter.
That'll get the bench going, too. I think that the Dayton bench, I think they'd be a little bit more fired up after that. Big offensive rebound there by Seton Hall. It's going to be Powell on the outside. 6 seconds to go on the shot clock. Powell down low. He's going to dish it out to Gill. Gill driving in. He's going to put it up. After a couple moves, it will not go. And there's a foul
committed.
9 seconds left in the half, and Dayton is in the bonus here.
Able to get some points here going into that fourth quarter.
And Siamanga is going to miss both of them.
Not good there.
And the Pirates taking a timeout with 6 seconds to go. They're going to try and draw something up and get the last bucket of the half, or the quarter.
A few possessions ago, Gledhill, when they called a timeout with 1.7 seconds left to go on the shot clock, that was a good execution there. Able to lob it up to their guy, Toppin, to slam it in. But another timeout called here by Seton Hall. Try to get something going, extend this lead to go into the fourth quarter, and no! And he does put it in. He does put it in. That's a tough shot there.
We're going to get it to Toppin. Toppin's going to have a couple seconds left. He's going to put it in at the hoop. He's going to throw it down. And that's how we're going to end the third quarter. So Dayton does cut it down to 13. Remember, they were down 15 at the half. So both teams playing pretty evenly in that third quarter overall. But, man, the Flyers still have a ways to go.
Have a long ways to go and they have a whole quarter to do it. So anything can happen. But it's going to be one tough task here. As Seton Hall it's hard to beat them in general, but just coming back is going to be one thing. As Crutcher moving the ball around here a little bit. Kicks it out. That's a good shot there by the Flyers. One at a time. Every possession counts here. As Powell trying to make a move. Gill with the rebound, belling his guy out, and no good. This game is far from over, ladies and gentlemen. Another foul committed by the Pirates. Tough shot there by Toppin. Hands it to Gill. Gill's going to set the screen here. And some changes right here. Ooh, tough pass there by Seton Hall, but it works out for them. And that's a jump shot there.
Here come the Flyers. Down 13, 3 minutes and 30 seconds to go. They got to move. Here's
Oh my goodness. Taking the whole team, putting his whole team on the back, his whole team on his back right there as he slams it in, and Miles Powell. Again, man, just so hard to stop him when he goes baseline there. Toppin able to get some separation there. Nice move there by Seton Hall. Having those Flyers jumping inside. Man, that defense on Toppin has been spectacular from this Pirates. And able to draw a foul here. The Flyers are running out of time here. Gill again. Turnover. Powell gets him again with the pump fake and puts it in.
point game. 2 minutes to go. The Pirates have all but sealed it at this point. Toppin's going to throw up a three. It won't go. Rebound, Gill. And the Seton Hall Pirates can feel it.
They can feel it as all 75+ thousand here in this building are on their feet and already applauding as Seton Hall is on its way to a national championship.
It was that run at the end of the second quarter. Remember, it was just seamless. They went from, it was a 1-point game, and then all of a sudden Seton Hall was up by back up, and man, Dayton could just never close the gap.
Well, I was impressed tonight with back on the fast break. They didn't break too much, but the Seton Hall team, it was the run that won them this championship, and you got to give them credit. And just their defense, their interior defense on Obi Toppin was just outstanding. And what a season! What a season it has been for the Pirates, and what a season it has been for the Flyers too. I don't think a lot of people would have expected him to be here, as Miles Powell able to get the turnover and puts it in, get the steal there. As this point, it is all said and done. Foul committed there, and Flyers are in the bonus here. Turnover there, as Toppin looks like he's just going to take it himself. No, decides to pass it out. Got to get something here. Crutcher, no good. As Seton Hall is going to celebrate right here. And another foul. And the drought is over, ladies and gentlemen. The Seton Hall are national champions. Miles Powell brings a championship to Seton Hall. What a performance. Don't go anywhere, as the championship ceremony is coming up next. Wow. No better way to end it, ladies and gentlemen. That is your 2020 NCAA champions, Seton Hall Pirates.